Hi, this is Shumi from OVERDRIVE, and what you're looking at is the new Renault Duster, set to be launched in another, approximately less than a month's time. And this is the top model, what they internally call the THP, with the 110 PS engine. Let me show you what's different. Just for reference, I have driven this car in Europe before. It was the European Dacia Duster, so that badge there, which is Renault right now, was Dacia, and at that point the engine was only 105 PS. It's been retuned since. Let me show you the bottom first. There's a very nice looking grille at the bottom with a aluminium colored bash plate. Looks very nice. Fog lamps are standard on this version. MRF Wanderer tires have been specified. These are alloys. On the lower models, there are also pressed steel wheels that look really good. They look almost exactly like alloys, which is a very nice touch. Notice that the brake calipers have been painted silver. I think it's a cute little touch. I've always liked this part of the Duster. It's a nice broad looking vehicle. It's got these very muscular wheel arches which make it look very nice and muscular. This is the top model. Like I said, let me take you inside. This one has fabric seats. There is also the leather model. That's what the fabric seats look like. I think they look very smart. The interiors have changed since I last drove this car, so there's a lot more equipment in this car than the European ones ever had. Let me just switch out the hazards there. Yeah. So you've got this integrated music system. You can already see the headphone port. So it's got aux. You can see the USB about, where's my finger? Yeah, so that's the USB port there. A CD trays there. Nice little meters. Simple air conditioning controls. And what they've left from the European one is this. Let me just focus. That is the mirror adjustment. Let me go closer. That's the mirror adjustment. This is roughly where the this place here was where the power window switches used to be. But for the Indian model, they have moved them. It looks really nice. There it is. Speaker grills, nice little door panel as well, quite cute. They've got a little fabric insert here. The rest of it is plastic, and a very deep cubby hole in here. So deep, in fact, that I'm a little worried that the access is a little less. If you put something small, like say a matchbox, you're not going to find it very easily. Nice little cubbies here on top of the dash. This is on top of the glove compartment, and there's one here in the middle in the center also. Let me focus here. And in here, glove box, very neat, quite deep. And it's a little bit plasticky, but then that's expected for the car, which is supposed to be priced supposed to compete with the Scorpio. I'll just show you one thing that again is specific to India, is the rear conditioning. As you can see, the mesh vents on the housing. That's because this is a small HVAC unit. The compressor lines run up to this place, but the actual cooling of the rear cabin air actually happens here. Let me take you to the rear cabin. That's the rear cabin. Again, quite simple, quite smart. This is a fairly spacious car. That's the simple controls, okay, and they've got these little elastic bands in the front next to the footwell as well, and here as well, to store odds and ends. It's quite cute, and this version also obviously gets a armrest. There you are, with cup holders. Now let me show you the boot. It's quite spacious. Again, like I said, we've been to Europe. Bertie and I drove this around. That's my cabin bag. That's how deep the boot looks. The parcel tray is only on the top model. The lower models will not get. I understand that this model will have two variants, which let's say call the middle, the high, and then there'll be an option pack. The second engine, which is a 85 PS diesel, will get levels 1 and 2 with an option pack, and the petrol will get levels 1 and 2. And I've not heard anything about the option pack for the petrol. This is the cabin from the other side. It's quite cute. I'm going to close the doors and just walk away so you can look at the detail in the middle. This is the full car. This is the back of the car. Hold on, there's a ditch here. I don't want to fall into it. There you are. It's a very nice, muscular looking car again. Look at that aluminium plate in the middle. Let me just sit down. There it is. It's a very nice looking car. I've been driving it around, and my first impression is it's a very nice, smooth engine. It drives really well. It's quieter than it used to be, than I remember it. It's smoother than I remember it. It's got lots more equipment, and if Renault can, deliver on its promise of a very good price, I think this will be a phenomenal buying proposition.